Hey people! Okay, it's Monday morning. This is my update from yesterday. First of all, I'm wearing the monkey hat, not only because it is awesome, but because my hair is horrible. This is the deal. I tried to have Angie cut my hair, and now Angie has vision issues too, but she can see, you know what I mean? She just has, because she has the Graves' disease, so I'm trying to find a place for my remote. Anyway, she has the Graves' disease, so, you know, she's got a little bit of vision issues and stuff, but this is the deal. She was scared and didn't want to do it, and I was like, I'm getting a mullet. I need your help. I don't have money to go and get a haircut. I really, really don't. Like, I have like a week and a half before I get paid, and I don't have that much money. But that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna make it. I mean, I have food and stuff like that. It's just, you know, when you have to buy medications and things like that that cost a lot of money because Medicare doesn't pay for it. And I'm not gonna lie, I mean, like, it's much easier for me to be like, here, Chase, here's some money for lunch, instead of making it or having him make it. You know what I mean? Like, if he forgets to make his lunch, I know he's 16, shut up, don't judge me. But, I mean, he does make his lunch most of the time now. But, you know, if we run out of something or something like that, it's a lot easier for me just to say, here's some money, go and buy lunch at school, which is expensive as heck. So, whatever. I just mismanaged my money, which I have an issue with that. I need Susie Orman, like, to put me on a strict budget. Anyway, so she cut the back of my hair, which was fine. I mean, we did it a little too short, but it's grown out a little bit. It's just the front part, because she was just like, I'm not doing anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. You know what I mean? So it's like, from the crown of my head up is way too long. It's over my ears. I don't like it. You know what I mean? I like to do the spiky thing. And, yeah, it's not working. So, today I plan to do it myself. So, if I come back bald, it's not because of any medical situation. It's because I messed it up. But I can't take it anymore, so I think I figured it out, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So, anyway, yesterday I have a ton of coupons that I never cut out or anything because I didn't have anything to put them in, right? So, I spent probably 3 hours while watching TV cutting coupons and didn't even get halfway through the coupons I needed to cut. So, and I mean, I do have a lot of coupons, but a lot of it is, you know, my hands. I don't have a lot of feeling in my hands, so it's hard for me to, like, just use scissors and stuff like that. Anyway, so today, so I didn't even have the energy just to put them in the binder yet. I just cut a zillion coupons, and then today I'm going to cut more and stuff. So that's probably going to be like my week of trying to get the binder together. I thought I would do it in one day. I'm not that bright. What else? Oh, I watched a lot of the shows, you know, the outrageous videos and stuff like that on TV where they have, like, the comedians and stuff that make, you know, comments on the videos and stuff. And a lot of them were, like, police chases and things like that. And there's some idiots out there. There was a guy that was pulled over for drunk driving. You know, alleged drunk driving. Anyway, he didn't pass the test. He was drunk. And they were like, so, did you have some drinks today? He's like, I don't know. So then they asked, well, did you work today? He's like, yeah, I worked. I work for my parents. I hate it. I hate my job. And then they were like, well, how many hours did you work today? He was like, I don't know, like 100 hours today, and then tomorrow I work like 200. And the cop was like, do you work in Narnia? I was like, that cop is amazing. Frackin', he hit that. That was amazing. So, giggle fest while couponing. And what else? Oh, okay. So, I watched, The Celebrity Apprentice. Yeah. It was back and forth between that and Sister Wives. Now, Sister Wives kind of pisses me off because, number one, I don't disagree with what they're doing. I wouldn't do it, but that doesn't mean I have to, you know, judge them for that. That's their thing. That's their religion, religious freedom. You know what I mean? Like, I think we should just leave them alone unless there's, like, abuse happening or anything else. You know what I mean? Like, just let them live. It was obviously working for them, but the deal is that, you know, they're under scrutiny for, you know, the being bigamous or whatever in Utah, and so they fled, basically, seriously fled to go to Las Vegas to live. And a few of their comments throughout the series kind of pissed me off. One of them was the very first wife, and I don't remember their names, but the very first wife was like, yeah, he is welcome into each of our bedrooms, but we don't, you know, we don't allow the other sister wives in our bedrooms like that and stuff. We don't go weird. I was like, okay, we don't go weird. Okay, so that already says to me that they, you know, they look down upon the gay community or whatever. Regardless if you agree with it or not. If you're doing something that's totally out of the box from the normal, why are you judging others? Do you know what I mean? And they're a very religious family, so thou shalt not judge. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, they were like crying and stuff because they had to leave this place that they loved and the kids loved and all this stuff, and I really felt bad for them. But they were just like, okay, one of them was like, you know, I just got unpacked and this was my home, and she was crying and I felt bad for her. And then although this is the choice that they made, but at the same time, if this is what they believe, then I'm not going to, you know, judge them. I just personally wouldn't do it myself, but whatever. There's a lot of people that don't care what gay people do, but they personally wouldn't do it or agree with it. You know what I mean? It's just all about not judging. So anyway, they were like, the first sister wife was like, I just have sister wives and I'm fired from my job. Okay. I live in a state where if they found out that I was gay, they could fire me. There's no law protecting that. There are several people that run from their families and stuff because they're fearful of how they're going to be treated or or physical violence or whatever they run from, and so they move in they feel forced to move to a place that they are leaving their families, they're leaving their friends, they're leaving everything they know. And it's ironic to me that, it just seemed like every comment they made, it was like, welcome to our world. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not understanding why they don't have tolerance. I hate that word tolerance towards gay people, because it's like we just tolerate them. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, that's like tolerance towards black people or tolerance towards Asians or tolerance towards... You shouldn't have tolerance. You should have love for everybody, unless they are, doing complete wrong. And I'm not saying that I've never judged somebody. Please. I am a judger of all judgersons sometimes. And I get into those mindsets. And I've been working on that. And I think I'm doing a great job so far. So, it's a growing experience. But, for me personally, to have, understanding of other people and accepting other people in whatever they're doing. But I don't know. I just think there's faults in everybody. Do you know what I mean? And there's faults in every religion, or not the religions per se, maybe how certain people are in religions, or how people in a whole... look at YouTube. Do you know how many trolls are on YouTube? Come on. And you just have to get to a point where you're like, you know what? They don't affect who I am. What they say has no effect on me unless I let them. You know what I mean? Now, I know that they were dealing with, like, legal issues and stuff like that. Do I agree that they should just be able to do whatever, religious freedom and things like that? Yes. They have sister wives. So what? As far as I can see, their kids are, okay. Their family life seems great. You know what I mean? Like, they seem very together as far as that goes. I'm not saying that they're 100% great, and there's a lot of editing involved in reality TV. Do you know what I mean? So, what we get and what is really going on is usually two different things. But all I'm saying is, if you expect people to just leave you alone because of your religious beliefs or because of the way you live, if you're not hurting anybody, what's wrong with the gays? I just don't get it. I just don't. And maybe I just didn't say that eloquently, but it's early, and I just had to get that off my chest. Maybe one day I'll do a video on it, like, in depth, but probably not. I don't know. I got nothing on that. It's so frustrating. And they really do, like, in their religion, they're a break-off sect of the Mormon church. Now, Mormons, I know a lot of people are against Mormons and things like that, and I 100% do not agree with every single thing they do. but that's how I was raised. And, you know, there are a lot of LDS members that are amazing people that do not judge. Do you know what I mean? And those people are my dear friends. I love them. I love them. But at the same time, just because they don't agree with a gay lifestyle doesn't mean they are going to spend time hating people with gay lifestyles. Now, there are a few militant Mormons that I have run into. And you know who I'm talking about. But at the same time, there is a nut job in every church. There's a nut job in every apartment complex. There's a nut job in every store. You know what I mean? Like, people in general are crazy. And unless your life is 100% perfect, and, you know, things are not, you know, there's not one thing wrong in your life, and you have never judged anybody, and you have never, then you know what? You need to clean up your backyard before you come and enter into mine. Do you know what I mean? That's the way I feel. And I'm not going to say that every once in a while I'll judge somebody, because I'm human and I fall backwards sometimes. I was raised as a judger, but, you know, I'm an adult. And, you know, when you know better, you do better. That's all I know. Alright, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I'm not bald. Love your guts. Toodles poodles.